All right, see that, guys? See how clean that is right there, that arrow? That's the one we just passed through that hog with. This arrow has now killed, I don't know, 3-4 animals, and see the feathers? I should have started before I did it, but remember, I cleaned this one in the river. If you follow my Patreon channel, you know that I showed you in a Patreon, but right after I shot that hog and I grabbed this arrow, I took it over to the water in the river and I cleaned it and swished it around and cleaned it because I was ready to use it again because this passed through and was stuck in that hog. You know, it was this much from the other side was sticking out, and as he walked right before he fell over, he just dropped this arrow and let it lay on the ground. This thing is still wicked, perfect, razor sharp. So I took this arrow, put it in the river and swirled it around and rinsed it and got it clean. I was going to use it again if I needed to. So it would have been my first choice, but I had it. Well, what we're doing here is we're just cleaning this off. I already did it. Some of that stuff you cannot get out. It will stay stuck in the glue in there. But what we do is we just take a scrubby like this, put some Dawn dish soap on it, and just scrub. Okay, when I say scrub, I mean just scrub on there. Hang on one sec. So what we're doing, I should have done it beforehand, but again, I'm just putting some Dawn dish soap right on the brush. That's it. The water is scalding hot water. We want it as hot as we can. Get those feathers wet, get the whole shaft wet, do the whole thing here so that it's got water on it. Let that water soak in for a minute into that fletching. Okay, let it soak into that fletching here. And then what we're going to do is just use this scrub brush. And we're just going to work it, okay? And I know people say go with the grain. I don't care if you go, look what I'm doing here. Okay, look I'm beating them. Look at this. Okay, I mean, can it get any worse than this? Oh my God, what is he doing? Oh my God, he's destroying his feathers. He's going both ways on the feathers. He's breaking them. He's destroying them. Look, they can't take that. He's going to have to steam them. We don't got to do any of that crap, okay? Now, typically, I prefer to go this way, okay, with the grain of the feather, you know, if I can, to get those clean. But sometimes you got to go backwards a little bit to actually clean each of the, look at here, see how it's rolling? To kind of clean those feathers, you got to kind of work them a little bit. But a quick little shuffling like this with this cleans that off. Then take it and work it right down that whole thing. Get the head good. This is starting to sound like a dirty movie. Okay, and then just rinse it off. Let that hot water do its job. There we go. And we have a good, clean, ready to go again arrow. Then what we're going to do is just take a paper towel and we're going to clean this and watch. I'm going to squish those right down. I don't even care. Okay, we're just soaking that water out of there. Just get it out of there. Look, I mean, you can see, look at how many times, this is a hunting arrow. Look at how much this thing has been through and beat up. I mean, this is, like I said, these things can take a lot of abuse, a lot more than people assume or give it credit to. Now, again, all we're going to do is just strop this head. It's the only thing we're going to do to it because it's good to go. So we'll restrop that. But now, with the feathers, the thing that everybody worries about right here, as you're seeing, we're just, you know, look, I'm matting them down as bad as I can. I mean, don't fear the feather, okay? Don't be afraid of the feather. So we got that set. I got a piece of that stuck on there. There we go. So we got the feathers matted down. Look at that. Okay, they're there. So now what I'm going to do with these, that's probably too close. Probably going to focus, okay? So now these are high back, 4-inch high back feathers, 3 and 3-inch high back feathers. We're just going to bring them back like this. Okay, I'm just going to bump them back up like this. Just grabbing hold of them and pulling them back. Let them stick out far, doesn't matter. I'm not going to re-steam these or anything like that. I'm just giving them some room in here. And then what we're going to do is just let this dry, and we're going to see what it looks like, and you'll be impressed. And like I said, this arrow has had this done a minimum of 5 or 6 times, and counting misses and stuff too, but this thing has been through a lot. It's not going to hurt. You know, don't fear the feathers and what you can do with them. So we're going to take this, we're going to let it sit, we're going to come back to this here, and as soon as it dries in about 10 minutes, and we'll show you what it looks like. So I'm going to set that there. We'll be back for you. In the meantime, I'm actually going to just go ahead and strop this so that head's done, and we're going to hunt with this thing again tomorrow. We're going to hopefully put the same arrow through a hog again tomorrow. Number 6 for this arrow. So stick around. All right, so there we go. Look at that. Perfect. There they are, dry, ready to go. This thing is ready to hunt again. While we were eating or watching, actually, we were watching a movie, I went ahead, stropped that thing. We are wicked, scary, perfect, sharp. Look, I mean, it just, like I said, they're just it's spot on, perfect. And then we're going to take that and we put it in a very special spot, which is right here in my quiver, and it's going to go right there. And as you can see, all my feathers are very similar. They get beat up. Here's what a new one looks like right there. There's that one. You can see these ones. But like I said, they get used. That's how it is. But there it is. That's another perfect arrow, ready to go into another hog hunt opportunity, hopefully tomorrow when I head out. So that's it. But that's how you clean your arrows. Sweet, simple, and easy. Don't fear the feathers. Don't be afraid to work them, clean them, get them done. And we are set to go. Thanks for watching.